People are talking about the Big Double A.
That's the only station I have on.
It's a great place to be.
WGAA, the Big Double A.
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown High School basketball.
He dunks it! Lays it up, got it! Three-pointer try. Yes! Cedartown wins!
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs basketball right here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to courtside for today's action.
Welcome into our coverage of Cedartown Bulldogs basketball here on the Big Double A. It's the region semifinals as the number one seeded Cedartown High School Bulldogs take on the Central Carroll Lions. Logan Maddox, a team that Cedartown has had good success against this year.
Yeah, Andrew, this is a team that Cedartown's played twice. They knocked them off twice. They won in Cedartown back on January 16th, 47-40. Then they won at Central High School down in Carroll County on January 26th by 3. That was 45-42. But the trend in both of those games was, number one, the fact that both games were pretty tight from start to finish. And number two, it was just a couple of mistakes late where Central could have come back, but they ended up not being able to. Is that going to happen tonight? Obviously a long way from home. We mentioned it before we even headed out today, Andrew, before we went on air, that how ironic it is to have a team from West Georgia in Central, to have a team from Northwest Georgia in Cedartown, and make them play essentially on the Tennessee border tonight in the late game at that. But we're here. It's, after 8:30 now? It's pretty late in the evening. Will that affect these players? Who knows? All we know is the best team's going to come out on top tonight. The regular season does not matter, Andrew.
It does not. The good thing, though, Cedartown has been playing some of their best ball here of late. And in fact, one of their best games, or best comebacks I've seen this year was against a very good Temple team this past weekend on Saturday, where the Bulldogs kind of went back and forth, but found themselves trailing late. And then senior Michael Walker, with 4 seconds left, steals an inbounds pass from Temple and lays it up and in to get the lead, and eventually the win for the Cedartown Bulldogs. So they're playing off that high, and the Bulldogs know what's at stake tonight. If they can win, they can host a playoff game in the first round at Cedartown High School, something that hasn't been done in a very long time. So we're looking forward to seeing how this one matches up. Cedartown Bulldogs and the Central Carroll Lions are heading back to their respective benches. Cedartown is the home team tonight, being the higher seed, finishing as the first seed. Central the fourth seed in the region. Should be fun.
Yeah, and you know something we also were talking about in the last game, there's been no upsets in this tournament so far. You look at the quarterfinals that were played earlier in the week, the higher seed won all those games. Tonight here in Tunnel Hill, the higher seed has won every game, from Cedartown losing to Northwest Whitfield's girls, to Pickens boys falling to Heritage's boys, and then just a minute ago, Pickens girls knocking off Heritage's girls. So this should be a fun game. Cedartown hoping they can continue the trend of the higher seed getting the win tonight here at Northwest Whitfield High School.
We'll have the introduction of the starting lineups for Central and for Cedartown here, so stay tuned for that. We'll keep it right here for those introductions. This is the final game tonight, by the way. The game was supposed to start at 8:30. It's going to start probably at about 8:43 or 8:44 or so, maybe 15 minutes later than we expected it to.
Starters about to be announced for the Lions. Leading them out, number 1, the senior Xavier Adams.
Number 3,
Brian Bain, the junior guard, 5'9", will follow. Jacoby Allman, the 6' junior. Joseph Bell, the 6'2" junior. And finally, Nate Hanley, the 6'5" senior, rounding out the starting lineup for the Central Carroll Lions.
Number 10,
Michael Walker, the senior, will lead the Bulldogs out. He's followed by the junior now, MJ Holiday. The junior Georgia football commit, CJ Washington. Jordan Johnson follows him out. And finally, the senior, Jeremiah Johnson.
CJ Washington has been a key to this team this year, Logan. His rebounding ability, it's just really because he's just such a big guy and has those strong arms. He's able to muscle really just about anything on the rebounds, especially defensively speaking as well, and offensively too, putting back shots. And Central will have it to start the game.
Central coached by head coach Kenny Edwards. Cedartown coached by head coach Benji Frazier, assistant coaches Jarvis Frazier and Avery Privet. Central, the road team, wearing their maroon jerseys with the lines on the front in white letters. Cedartown, the home team, with the white jerseys, black letters and numbers, red outline. Lions passing on the right side quickly, passing back top of the key for Xavier Adams. Inside they go. Jumper is in from number 22, Joseph Bell, and the Lions take a 2-0 lead.
A very quick shot there to open it up. The Bulldogs will have to play on the press. They get past half court.
They get it. Jordan Johnson. He'll pass inside. Michael Walker. Now a jumper for C.J. Washington is in, and we're tied up 2-2.
As we brag on him, he does another great shot, and Central down the floor quickly.
Yeah, they pass it on the right side to Bell. Now they'll back it up near midcourt to Brian Bain. Coming near side for Xavier Adams. Now back to the end midcourt for Brian Bain, the junior. Central on the year 18-8. Great season, 8-4 in region play. They give to Hanley, top of the key. The senior will look right side for the guard, Xavier Adams. Now in the corner, a three is up, and it has too much on it. Rebound goes to Michael Walker. Cedartown bringing it down the floor. It's Jeremiah Johnson, now MJ Holiday, the team's leading scorer this year. On the right side for Jordan Johnson, now in the lane for CJ. Top of the key, it's Jeremiah Johnson. Left side, a three from MJ is up, and it is short off the rim and rebounded by Central. Taken down by Jacoby Allman. He'll bounce a pass ahead on the right side for Brian Bain. 2-2 tie. Central trying to change it. They pass in the corner, and it's kicked out of bounds by Michael Walker.
You mentioned MJ Holiday is the lead scorer for Cedartown. Jeremiah Johnson not far behind, too. His three-pointers and his ability to lay up and jump has really been a great asset for the Cedartown Bulldogs. They switch out basketballs due to the COVID protocols. 6:42 to play here in the first. 2-2 tie.
It'll be Jacoby Allman, the junior, passing it in here for Central. Somewhat of a young team for the Lions. They have a lot of returning talent, but a jumper's up and in from one of the sole seniors. That's Xavier Adams, making it 4-2.
You're right, Logan. Adams there, and a stolen pass there. He'll lay it up, and that's good. Number 22, Joseph Bell stole it, and now it's a 6-2 lead.
Cedartown's going to have to calm it down as the press work that time. They'll pass it to Jeremiah Johnson, yet to break past midcourt. Now to MJ. He'll stop just shy of the mark and then spin around. He's past midcourt, takes it underneath, looks for Michael Walker. Walker wasn't ready for it. It sails out of bounds, and Central will have it back. Bulldogs check into this game an 11-9 record on the year, 9-3 in region play. They swept 2-seed Heritage. That's what gave them the top seed in this region tournament. Hanley has it straight away, looks right side. He'll pass for Joseph Bell. Now back to Hanley towards the baseline. Underneath, going for Bain. He's double teamed, kicks back outside, and stolen by Michael Walker. Jordan Johnson gives ahead. MJ Holiday. Bounce pass for Jeremiah Johnson. The layup is in.
That's what Jeremiah Johnson, he's pretty much automatic there for the layup, and the Dogs are now cut to 2 points. It's 6-4 with 5:38 to play in the first.
Brian Bain holds it straight away here for the Lions. Guarded by Jordan Johnson. He'll spin, take it inside. Try a jumper in the paint, and it's good. Brian Bain makes it 8-4, Central on top. Again, the Lions pressing. They've had some success so far. Michael Walker gets past midcourt. He'll give in the corner for Jordan Johnson. Need some big performances if you want to be avoiding an upset here if you're the Bulldogs. MJ Holiday will look left side for Jeremiah. Now in the corner for Michael Walker. Almost stepped out of bounds. He'll back it up on the wing for Jeremiah Johnson. The senior gives straight away to MJ Holiday, the star junior guard. Very versatile player. Gives on the right side for Johnson. Now inside. Back out for Jeremiah. He'll try a three, and the senior has it go off the rim. It's rebounded by Central's Adams. He'll give ahead for Allman. Allman will travel. Tried to use a Euro step in the lane, but took one too many steps.
And you can credit the defense for putting the pressure on him, causing him to take that extra step. Couldn't do the Euro step because of the Dogs there, and Cedartown will take it in.
8-4, Central on top. 4:42 to play in the opening period at Northwest Whitfield High School. Johnson on the right side, drives in, floater is off the mark, and rebounded by Central again. That's Joseph Bell. Passes ahead, Brian Bain, and his shot is blocked. It goes out of bounds, last touch by Cedartown, and the Lions will have it back.
MJ Holiday tipped it there.
Good block underneath by Jordan Johnson, though. He has grown what looks like half a foot since the season began, and that's going to be an offensive foul on the inbounds pass. A moving screen going against number 30, I believe. That's Hanley.
Yeah, that was before the ball was ever even thrown in bounds, so the Dogs able to pick it back up on that foul.
They give it to C.J. Washington in the corner, the future Bulldog linebacker. He'll give it back to M.J. Holiday. To the free throw line, bounces underneath. C.J. around 2 defenders. Shot is no good, but he'll draw a foul, and he'll head to the free throw line.
You see, that's what C.J. does. He brings that intensity underneath. He's able to get to use his body to get in there, and then he'll make a move there to draw the defense away, and then he'll be wide open for a layup. He draws the foul that time and goes to the line for 2.
First free throw is short off the front of the rim by Washington. Stays a 4-point game in favor of the Lions. Cam Edge checks in, the talented sophomore for Central, along with the senior Jaden Green. Second free throw from C.J. Washington does make it a one-possession game. It's 8-5 now. They give it into Green. The senior takes it past midcourt quickly, giving in the corner to Joseph Bell. Now back outside. This is Green, a handoff for Bain. Guarded by Michael Walker, passing on the right wing for Joseph Bell. Now outside, it's Cam Edge. Left wing, Xavier Adams driving, steps back, jumper is off the rim and rebounded by C.J. Washington. Cedartown will get it back.
Another great rebound he'll give now to Jeremiah, who crosses the timeline and goes now to M.J. Holiday.
In the corner, they'll give it to Jordan Johnson. Thought about a shot. He'll pass back around the horn for M.J. Holiday. M.J. retreats near midcourt. Clapping coming from the Lions bench, trying to get a defensive stop here. They pass outside for C.J. Washington. Now a quick pass on the right wing. Jordan Johnson gets around the defender. Shot is rejected and taken by Joseph Bell. All the way, it's swatted away. Great job knocking it away by Jeremiah Johnson, but the Lions will keep it. Brian Bain underneath, kicking outside near midcourt for Adams. Now Bain open on the wing. Comes inside, jumper from the elbow is good.
Good defense by Cedartown until that jumper there. The Bulldogs able to avoid what could have been an alley-oop.
Now Cedartown down 10-5 in the first period. They lob down the floor for Michael Walker. Now to M.J. Holiday in the lane. This is Johnson. Floater is good from Jordan Johnson.
Beautiful there for Johnson. Cuts the lead to 3 now, 10-7.
Johnson, the only person pressing on this inbounds pass. The Lions get it in with ease to Jaden Green, the senior. Pass midcourt. 10-7, Central on top, 2:35 to play in the first. On the left side, it's Brian Bain. Gives over to Joseph Bell, guarded by Michael Walker underneath, and it's stolen by C.J. Washington. He'll pass ahead, Jeremiah Johnson. The senior stops, jumper is off the rim. And the rebound will be saved from going out of bounds, but it goes to Cedartown on the right side. MJ a 3 to tie it. It is off the rim. And rebounded by Michael Walker. He'll give to MJ, but lost his footing and stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, he slipped, and his foot slipped out of bounds. If he doesn't slip out of bounds, they may call him for the travel anyway since his foot moved. Central will have the inbounds pass.
Donald Knight checks in for Cedartown. Also looks like number 5, Billy Darden, about to come in at the next break.
Those are a couple of your future Bulldog stars.
Absolutely. Brian Bain past the midcourt stripe. Gives on the right side to number 12, Jacoby Allman. Now on the wing, it's Jaden Green back outside for Xavier Adams, the senior, with a drive. It's ripped away again, stolen by Jeremiah Johnson.
Again, Cedartown's defense has really come up big here, and that's been the key to their season.
Jeremiah, a 3 on the other end. It's good, and Jeremiah Johnson ties it 10-10.
Jeremiah Johnson, that's a trademark 3 for him.
Steal and then a shot and score. Central takes it underneath and blocked out of bounds by guess who? Jeremiah Johnson.
Yeah, he can do it on both sides of the court, on offense and defense. C.J. Washington comes out of the game for a little bit of a breather. As we mentioned before, Billy Darden checks in.
Number 15 comes in for Central. That's Jay Harding, the sophomore. Lions trying to give it in. They pass it to Bain. Spins underneath, gives for Allman. Shot is blocked from behind. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Central ball.
That time Jordan Johnson rejected that shot.
Something about those Johnson kids.
I'm telling you what, they are tough. They're going to have it. Central will have an inbounds pass right in the corner.
10-10 tie, 1:28 to play in the first period here in Tunnel Hill. Bain trying to find someone to give it into. He'll pass on the left wing to Xavier Adams. Now top of the key to Jacoby Allman. Allman with a pass for Bain. He's guarded quickly by M.J. Holiday. Now on the right side for Harding, the sophomore. Left wing back to Adams. He'll pass out for Bain. Dane on the left side in three-point land. He'll drive, pass on the right side to Adams. A long two from the senior is off the rim. And a foul on the rebound that'll go against the lines. It's going to be a foul against number 5, DJ Haskins.
Boy, Jeremiah Johnson hit the ground hard. You know, contact was made while both were in midair, and it just almost like a slam right to the ground. Everybody's okay, though. Under a minute to play in the first.
Bulldogs trying to take the lead here, and if I'm not mistaken, they've yet to lead in this game.
They have not.
MJ, pass ahead. Jordan Johnson jumper is short, partially blocked, and saved from going out of bounds. Central has it. It's Allman. Gives over to Xavier Adams. Now pass midcourt, it's Bell. Joseph Bell stops at the free throw line. Back outside, Xavier Adams, long range, and it's off the rim. Rebound taken by Central, but that should be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Cedartown, so the Bulldogs will have it. Good job getting the rebound by Allman, but MJ Holiday came up, locked up with him, and forced the jump ball.
Sure did. 10-10 tie, 34 seconds to play here in the first period.
They'll give it in to Jeremiah Johnson. Again, the line's pressing. They've done it this whole game. MJ Holiday narrowly avoiding a backcourt violation. Gives on the left side for Jeremiah. He fakes a three, goes back on the right side for MJ. Underneath Jordan now. Here's Donald Knight driving. Layup is no good.
Wow.
Fell off the rim.
It was in and came back out.
Rebounded by Central's Jacoby Allman. He'll drive inside, draw a foul, and that'll send Allman to the free throw line. First foul against the Bulldogs. That'll go against Donald Knight.
9 seconds to play and a chance for Central to regain the lead here with a couple of free throws.
Allman to the free throw line for the first time, the 6-foot junior. Chance for his first points of the game. Chance to give the Lions back the lead, 10-10 tie. The first from the stripe is no good, off the back of the iron.
Xavier Holiday is going to come into the game. He'll relieve his older brother, MJ. So Xavier, the talented freshman.
And no drop-off in talent there.
No, not at all.
Second free throw for Allman. And the junior misses it as well, but it's rebounded by Bell. He tries a shot, and this one's off the rim, this time rebounded by Jay Harding. The sophomore will back it up. 1 second left. They get a shot off, but it's blocked partially by Jordan Johnson. And that'll take us to the end of the first period. 10-10 tie. No separation between the Bulldogs and the Lions yet. We'll take a 60-second timeout here on the Big Double A.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
And we're back here at Northwest Whitfield High School. 10-10 tie after one period of play. Cedartown all knotted up with Central of Carrollton. And the Lions start the second period with the ball, but it's going to be an offensive foul that gives it to Cedartown. Moving screen by the sophomore Cam Edge, and the Bulldogs will take over. First foul against him.
Jordan Johnson did a good job to sell it, too. I think it was an offensive foul, but he made sure the ref saw it.
They give it in to MJ Holiday. Again, Central pressing here. MJ with a pass across the floor. Billy Darden drives, and it's rejected by Edge. Flies into the Central bench, and Cedartown will keep possession.
Yeah, Cam Edge with a great block there. And, Billy Darden is one of the tallest guys on the team, and that's a tough one to do.
Pass it in to MJ on the left wing. Now in the corner for Jeremiah Johnson. Senior tries a three. Man was in his face, and it's off the rim. Rebounded by Darden. Putback is blocked, but that's a foul, and that'll send Darden back to the free throw line.
They'll get Joseph Bell, the junior, for the Lions on the foul there. They'll send Billy Darden to the line to shoot a couple, his first trip to the free throw line today.
First foul against Bell as the free throw from Darden is up, and Cedartown is not able to take the lead on that one, Andrew.
It's another one that just rolled in there and then came back out. It was heading into the basket, but the spin just spun it back out, and it falls no good.
Bulldogs trying to take their first lead of the game with this one, and Darden connects. 11-10, Cedartown on top. Inbounds pass goes to Jacoby Allman, and the junior gets a pass midcourt. He's greeted by MJ Holiday once he gets there. He'll pass over to Cam Edge, now back outside. Holding it's Allman, looping around right side, and a screen again that's going to go against the Lions. A moving screen against who else? Joseph Bell.
Yeah, it's again he picks up the foul. That's at least 2 on him, and the Bulldogs will get it back. And a defensive struggle here early in this one. 7:19 to play in the first half. 11-10, Dogs up by the slimmest of margins.
And Coach Edwards of Central is upset, and I understand why he's frustrated, but it's the right call. It is a moving screen. They're moving into him ever so slightly. It's just credit to Cedartown for selling all the way and getting the foul call.
Billy Darden checks out of the game as C.J. Washington comes back in.
Xavier Holiday will get the pass midcourt. Stops, spins, and it's stolen, ripped away by Bain, and the first foul going against Cedartown in this second period. That'll go against Washington trying to get it back. First foul on Washington. Central will give it in to Brian Bain. The 5'9" guard past midcourt on the right side. He'll give for Harding. Guarded by the freshman Holiday. Now back outside for Allman. He's trapped. MJ all over him. He'll drive, and his shot is no good off the glass and rebounded by Xavier Holiday. Xavier, coast-to-coast layup, has too much on it, and it's rebounded by Central. Xavier Adams will pull that one down. He'll bounce a pass for Bain. Stops top of the key so they can shout out some offensive play calls. 11-10, Cedartown on top. 6.5 to play in the first half.
Another block.
Yeah, Bain loses it, actually grabbed it right on the out-of-bounds line, so Cedartown will take over, and they are lucky because he passed outside to number 2, Jaden Green, who drained a 3. Instead, it'll stay a 1-point game in favor of the Bulldogs. Very close game so far. Been a lot of them like that here today at Northwest Whitfield. On the far side, Xavier Holiday gives on the wing for Jeremiah, now back to Xavier. Jeremiah Johnson has it. Coming near side for MJ Holiday. Now a bounce pass in the corner for Jordan. Underneath, CJ. Back outside, Jeremiah. A little bit of room. A 3. It's in and out. Not getting the roll he wants. Rebounded by Central. They go down the floor. Pass outside for Allman. Now to Adams. Back to Allman on the left side to Bain. Brian Bain on the left wing. He'll retreat. Reset this offense. Setting a screen. Moving top of the key. It's Brian Bain. Central really slowing down the tempo of this game. 11-10, Cedartown on top. 5:40 to play in the first period. No basket scored in the first 2.5 minutes of this second period as Bain drives, packs it up. Now drives in the lane, stops, kicks it outside for Harding. The sophomore giving top of the key, now left side back to Bain. He'll stop and has it knocked at, but it's going to be a foul against Jordan Johnson, and that's the right call.
Jordan Johnson trying to get the steal. His momentum was taking him that way, but they will call the foul there. That's the second Bulldog foul here in the second period.
The senior Michael Walker checking in for the freshman Xavier Holiday now. Also for Central, number 33, Camp Yarbrough comes in. He'll replace Harding. 1-point lead for Cedartown. They give it in. It's Jaden Green. Jumper in the lane is off to the left and rebounded by Jordan Johnson.
He was wide open, too, a shot that he knows he should have made.
Jeremiah has it on the other end. He'll stop and give it off top of the key to Jordan Johnson. Inside for Michael Walker, senior, with a jumper, and it's in and out, falls off the rim again.
How many of those have we seen tonight that have just fallen away?
Line stretching the floor quickly. Layup is good from Jaden Green, and that gives them the lead, 12-11. Bulldogs back with it. MJ Holiday will pass ahead to Jeremiah Johnson, now to MJ. Past the stripe. MJ around right side, tries a jumper, and it's in and out. And rebounded by the Lions again. That's Allman. Jacoby Allman accelerates past midcourt, gives in the corner, a 3 from Green, and it's off the rim and rebounded by CJ. Gives ahead for MJ Holiday on the right side. Underneath for Michael Walker, the senior. Another jumper. This one off to the right and out of bounds off Central. Cedartown will have it.
It could have gone either way. Both Michael Walker and Camp Yarber were both going for the ball, and I think because Yarber was taller, that's the only reason why it was out on him. Jordan Johnson out of the game.
Yeah,
Donald Knight, yeah.
You're absolutely right. Cedartown will give it in to MJ Holiday on the right side. Now in the corner, Jeremiah. Deeks around one defender. Jumper in the lane. It's blocked, but it's a travel first. And Central will have it.
Well, I tell you, Jeremiah Johnson took an awkward tumble. He's okay, obviously, but tough defense by Central. And both sides really playing good defense tonight in a very low-scoring game with 4:10 to play in the half. 12-11.
Central has it past midcourt on the left side for Allman. He's guarded by Michael Walker. Across the floor to Xavier Adams. The senior has it ripped away by Donald Knight. Knight gives ahead. Michael Walker, layup is good, and Cedartown's back on top, 13-12.
Walker finally had that one go for him.
Lines down the floor in a hurry. It's Bain giving outside for Allman. Has a lane down the center of the floor, tries a shot, and it's good off the glass.
That was close to a travel, too, that didn't get his feet almost came down as he was releasing the ball. But it's up and in, and it's a one-point lead for Central once again, 14-13.
MJ Holiday has it. Top of the key, gives left wing to Jeremiah Johnson. Now back to MJ. Just no room in the lane against the Central defense.
It's the size, too. They've got us beat on the size.
On the right side, Donald Knight. Back top of the key, MJ. He'll drive in, pass back outside. Jeremiah across the floor to Donald Knight. Baseline, and he is going to be called for a travel.
There was contact there, but not enough of contact apparently to get the call. And Jordan Johnson's going to come out as Michael Walker will take a little bit of a breather. 3:01 to play, Logan. 14-13, Dogs trail.
Big part of the game where you want to get some momentum going your way. Joseph Bell receives the inbounds pass. He just checked in alongside Jay Harding and Nate Handley. Bell will give it back to Bain, who takes it past midcourt himself. On the left side, it's Harding. Now top of the key to Handley. On the right side, back to Allman. 14-13, and a push will be called against Cedartown's defense.
Good Donald Knight on that foul, Logan, and Xavier Holiday will come in for Donald.
Second foul against Knight in this game, and as you said, he'll take a seat. Third foul of the second period on the Dogs. And it goes to Bain. Now near side for Harding. He's guarded by MJ Holiday. Slow start for both offenses, but you could thank the defenses for that. Outside for Harding. Now near side for Allman. He'll drive, spin, shot is good off the glass again. Jacoby Allman.
You got to give it to Allman there. Xavier Holiday was right there in his face and even made contact with the ball as he was going up, but he was able to force it past the contact and make it.
In the corner, now back outside for MJ. Across the floor, it's C.J. Washington. And almost stolen back to MJ. He'll come inside. Floater is no good, but a charge will be called against MJ.
Coach Frazier wants a timeout, and he'll get it. 30-second timeout called by Coach Frazier. We'll head to the timeout. It's Central 16, Cedartown 13. Back after this.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
We are back. 2:09 to play in the first half. Central leading Cedartown 16-13 here in the Region 7-4A tournament semifinals. Jay Harding will take it past midcourt. He'll hand off to Bell, now near side for Bain. 10-10 tie after one period of play. Central outscoring Cedartown 6-3 here in the second. They'll give it to Bell. He's guarded by Holiday. Now top of the key for Handley. On the right side, it's Harding, the sophomore, now in the corner back for Handley. He'll give off to Bell with a floater, and it's off the rim, but rebounded by the lines again. It's Harding. He'll try a spin-around jumper, and it's good.
That ball might have had some deflection from Cedartown, but it's going to be a good basket for Central, and they lead 18-13.
Bulldogs need something here. Xavier Holiday outside for MJ. Back in the corner to Xavier, the freshman with it. Underneath, bounces. Jordan Johnson, layup is good. That'll end the scoreless drought, makes it 18-15.
Well, that certainly helps.
1:12 left to play in the first half.
Dogs need a defensive stop here.
Underneath, back outside, stolen by MJ Holiday. Keeps the dribble. He'll take it inside. Shot is no good. No, it is good. And count a basket and a foul.
Looks like they'll get number 22, Joseph Bell. He's got 3 fouls, Logan. And he tried to draw the charge. He didn't plan himself long enough to get the charge. Now the Dogs could tie it up here with a free throw.
MJ Holiday trying to do just that. 18-17 your score. Xavier Adams comes back in for the Lions. The junior MJ Holiday taking his time with the free throw. Puts it up, and he makes it. Tell you what, they don't care how long you take as long as you make it. 18-18. Bain has it on the far side, coming near side, a handoff for Allman. In the lane, passing underneath. Harding's shot is good, past C.J. Washington.
Unreal. I mean, he's the shortest guy out there, and he was able to make that with ease.
20-18, Central back on top. Jeremiah Johnson on the wing, now coming near side for MJ. Inside for Jordan, underneath looking for C.J., stolen by Allman. It goes to Bain, weaving between defenders. His shot is short and out of bounds. Last touch by Central. Cedartown will have it.
28 seconds to go. Number 32 checks in. Cam Edge for the Central Lions as that 6'5" Nate Hanley checks out.
Bulldogs will roll it in. It's picked up about a quarter of the way down the floor by Holiday. 25 seconds left to work with in the first half. Holiday on the right side in the corner for Michael Walker. Now back to Holiday. MJ will fake a drive. He'll back it up with 15 seconds left. Over to Jeremiah. Now back to MJ. Inside, tries a shot, draws a foul, and that foul is going to go against Harding.
You know, MJ knew he was about to get fouled. And even though he really didn't have a chance to make that shot, although MJ could make it, he's good enough to do that. He wanted to get the foul called, and now he's going to go to the line for 2 free throws.
Team foul number 5 against the Lions. The next one would be bonus for Cedartown as the free throws up and in from Holiday. They now trail by the slimmest of margins, 20-19. This one to tie it from MJ. And he does so. 20-20. 11 seconds left. Lions taking a pass into Bain. Pass midcourt, 5 seconds left. Bain near side, almost loses it. 2 seconds left. He falls on the floor, and that'll end the first half. Could have been a travel, but all things considered, Cedartown will take a tie ball game into halftime. 10-10 tie after 1 period of play. 20-20 tie after 2 periods, Andrew.
It's been nothing but matching defense for defense and offense for offense. We'll head now to a break and come back with your first half statistics and talk about the second half. It's going to be a finish for sure, so you be sure to stay with us. Cedartown High School basketball is here on the Big Double A. Back after this.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome. And even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660. Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice for total home renovation or even small projects. 770-862-1240. 770-862-1240. Painting, siding, concrete, windows, pressure washing, flooring, drywall, doors, roofing, electrical, and even lawn care. They're fully insured and will do a great job. Check them out on Facebook, Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice. 770-862-1240. Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
We're back. We're at halftime. It's a 20-20 tie here between the Bulldogs of Cedartown High School and the Lions of Central of Carrollton High School. And Andrew, it's been a fun one so far, but you've got to be, if you're a Cedartown fan, a little nervous because when we played Central in the past, it's not been this close at halftime.
You're right.
And you're hoping that they can maybe get a little more separation in the second half.
Yes, and Central came out of the gate saying, look, this is not going to be a game like we've had this year. This is a game where we think we are good enough to win and surprise the region and go into the region championship game tomorrow to face the Heritage Catoosa Generals. So Central has done that so far, but Cedartown's been able to match them, as we mentioned before, play for play in a 20-20 tie. Bulldogs, though, yeah, I'm a little nervous and a little concerned, to be honest with you. The Bulldogs with a slow start, both sides slow start offensively. You mentioned 10 points for each team in the first, 10 points for each team in the second. Really just even for both. So the Bulldogs, I really feel like they're the ones who have the pressure on them right now. They're going to have to come out in the second half. Central will have the ball to start the second half on the inbounds pass. Dogs going to have to force a turnover or force Central to put up a shot and not get it, and the Bulldogs get it back and take it down on the other end and get the lead, establish a lead. They have not been able to do that tonight.
Well, looking at the halftime stats, we'll start out with the Lions of Central Carrollton High School, and big credit to them for spreading the love. It's really hard to defend the team when pretty much anybody can score, and that's been the case for Cedartown's defense. You've got 4 points each for Joseph Bell, Jay Harding, Jacoby Allman, and Brian Bain, and then you have 2 points each from Jaden Green and Xavier Adams. Now, I would say keeping Adams to just 2 points in that first half is a big credit due to your defense, but at the same time, you've got to slow it down if you're Cedartown. You're doing a good job defensively. You're going to have to keep it up. But the way this game's going at this pace, you're going to have to shut them down if you want to win.
You're right. And like we said, Central's playing at a different level than we've seen. They're playing kind of like they played when we went to Central and saw them toward the end of the regular season. That was a 45-42 score. The Bulldogs led pretty big, and Central came storming back in the second half. Can the Bulldogs have a big second half today? Well, I think they can because we've seen them do that this year. They kind of had a bit of a slow start with Temple, if you recall, but the Bulldogs were able to kind of let it go back and forth, back and forth. That game meant absolutely nothing. This game means everything for Cedartown. They need to win this game for a chance to host a home playoff game and have a 3 or 4 seed come to Cedartown next week. And I can't tell you how important it is. Cedartown does not want to go to East Atlanta or to Marist or to Stevenson or
Miller Grove. All those schools, they're all powerhouses. You don't want to play them. The winner of this game will play Heritage. That game was played earlier, another semifinal. The Generals with a 60-52 win over Pickens. Fun game. We sat here and watched it. And we were into it, Andrew. These fans were insane. It's going to be a great atmosphere for both championships. On the girls' side, it's going to be Pickens girls and Northwest girls. So the Lady Bruins and the Lady Nets, or the Nets, the Lady Dragonettes, however you want to say it. The PA announcer said the Lady Pickens.
The Lady
Pickens. It
yeah.
works too, however you want to put it. But that's going to be a big matchup. On the boys' side, who will Heritage play? Cedartown's hoping it's them. Right now at halftime, 20-20 tie. Looking at the scoring for the Bulldogs, you've got 5 points each for MJ Holiday and Jeremiah Johnson, also 1 board for Johnson. You've got 4 points and a rebound for Jordan Johnson, 3 points and 2 boards for CJ Washington, 2 points and 2 rebounds for Michael Walker, and then 1 point for Billy Darden. No score yet, but 1 rebound for Xavier Holiday. Looking at fouls, you've got 2 fouls against Donald Knight, 1 foul apiece for MJ Holiday, Jordan Johnson, and CJ Washington. So nobody really in foul trouble yet. Maybe Donald Knight, but if you're not having Jeremiah Johnson, if you're not having MJ Holiday in foul trouble, that's a win right now for Cedartown in a defensive game like this.
You know, and I'm looking for some folks to have some big second halves. I'm looking for Xavier Holiday to come off the bench and start scoring. I'm looking for MJ Holiday to have more of a role in this game, and look for Jordan Johnson to do something. C.J. Washington's going to be your guy to get rebounds. That's what we've seen him do, especially in the second half with Temple. He was getting under there and getting offensive rebounds and getting at least, if not getting 2 points, getting drawing foul and contact. And if C.J. can do that against the Temple team, that's really kind of a similar size to the Central team with a lot of tall guys out there. Cedartown can take the lead and hopefully play for a region championship tomorrow, but still have a whole half to go, and we're tied up 20-20. The situation is very much undecided right now.
Yeah, and of course the score is 20-20. That's just what we want to hear, isn't it?
Sure.
I do want to mention, if you missed the girls' game earlier, Lady Bulldogs fell 59-37 to Northwest Whitfield. The Lady Bulldogs will play Heritage tomorrow at 4 o'clock, right back here at Northwest Whitfield High School in the third-place game. And what's at stake there? Well, you don't have to travel to Marist probably if you win, so that's a pretty big thing. So make sure to join Andrew for that tomorrow. But we've still got a whole half left to decide who is going to be heading to the region championship here on the boys' side. Central of Carrollton and Cedartown all knotted up 20 each through one half of play. We'll take a 90-second timeout, and we'll come back with the start of the second half right here on the Big Double A.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
We're back here in Tunnel Hill, Georgia. Second half about to begin as Cedartown will have the ball to start out the third period of play.
We will have the ball to start, so the Dogs will need to score and get this second half started on the right foot.
All right, Cedartown checking it in here. It'll be Jeremiah Johnson, the senior, giving it in to the junior MJ Holiday. Holiday receives the inbounds pass, and he'll cut past midcourt, gives a bounce pass for Jeremiah. Now on the right side for MJ. In the corner for CJ, back outside, and it's stolen by Joseph Bell, breaking away, and he lays it up and in.
It's not what the Dogs wanted to do, a turnover there quickly on a pass. See if the Dogs can answer here and tie it back up.
Similar to how the first half started, if you'll remember. MJ Holiday gives in the corner for Jordan Johnson. He'll drive underneath. Floater is in from Jordan.
Yeah, behind the baseline. That's a tough shot. He's able to put that one in, and we're tied up again, 22-all.
Ryan Bain takes it this time. Gives on the left side for Allman. In the corner, Bell open from three, and this one's off the inside of the rim, rebounded by MJ.
Good rebound by Holiday.
He'll cut all the way down the floor, try a jumper from the free throw line, and it's off to the left and rebounded by Bell. Lions get it back. Passing the head quickly, deflected out of bounds off Cedartown, they'll say. Very close from going off the foot of the Central player.
It was very close.
I do think they made the right call, though. I don't think it quite made contact with him, but nearly. Lions retain possession. They give it into Bain on the left side. He'll bring it out towards the top of the key. Near midcourt, looking left side for Allman. Good catch by him. The junior, guarded by Jordan Johnson. He'll retreat near midcourt, try to restart this offense. It'll run through Allman. Passes on the right side for Xavier Adams. Now outside for Handley. The 6'5" center gives back off to Adams. Now back to Handley on the left side for Bell. Long possession here for the Lions. They've yet to attempt a shot. Outside for Adams, now on the right side for Allman. He'll come in, and no foul called. Now a foul called. Shot is up and no good from Allman.
Well, that was less contact than what was the no call earlier just a moment ago.
First foul against Jeremiah Johnson, first team foul of the third period, and that'll send Jacoby Allman to the free throw line. He's got 4 points in this one. First free throw from Allman to give them the lead back is good. His first make of the game from the line. He's 1 for 3 now. The second from Allman. Puts it up, and it's off to the left. Rebound saved by C.J. Washington. He'll give ahead for Jeremiah Johnson. Down the floor quickly. Jeremiah, shot is good off the glass. How did he make that?
Beautiful shot there to give the Dogs the lead back, 24-23.
Bain has it, looking left side. He'll give over for Allman. Backs it up, gives to Bain. Near midcourt, 24-23. Cedartown on top by 1. 5:58 to go in the third. On the right side. Now underneath, and it's stolen by Michael Walker. The senior comes away with it, gives to MJ. Jumper is off to the left by MJ and rebounded by Bell. Central with it, gives ahead. Allman's shot is good off the glass, and Central back on top.
MJ tried to draw the charge, but there was just not much contact there. And he'll bring it down the floor, down the far side.
In the corner, Michael Walker, a three, and it's off the rim. Rebounded by Joseph Bell. Lions up by 1 with the ball. Bell takes it all the way down the floor, stops at the free throw line, passes back for Bain. Brian Bain gets around Johnson, shot, rolls in. His first point since the first period. That makes it 27-24, the biggest lead so far for Central. Well, biggest lead since the first period, that is. Back in the corner for Michael Walker, on the left side for Jordan Johnson. Working around the horn for MJ Holiday. He'll cut inside, and his shot is blocked. Picked up by Walker, and he throws it over the backboard out of bounds. Asking for a signal. I don't think it was touched. I would assume it stays with Central.
Looks like Michael Walker goes out of the game for the Dogs. And Donald Knight will come in for him.
They're still having a discussion here, wanting to check and see. The official on the near side was asked by the far side official to see what the official call was going to be. Now it looks like it will be with Central as time's called, so they can wipe up something off the floor right underneath the basket.
Just so we can hear those shoe scuff noises.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love it.
Beautiful sounds on this February evening in Tunnel Hill, Georgia.
Indeed.
4:48 left to play in the third period. 27-24, Central on top, and the Lions have the ball. On the right wing, it's Allman. He'll stop, guarded by MJ. Great defense. They might have had a travel there. He'll pass in the corner for Handley. Spinning around, backs it up for Bell on the wing. Bell with a lot of room. His jumper is no good. Rebounded by Jordan Johnson. Cedartown fortunate he missed that open one. Down the floor, it's MJ Holiday backing it up on the right side. Now Jordan Johnson. He'll come near side for MJ. MJ steps back, stops, tries a shot, and it's no good. Too much on it. Rebounded by Xavier Adams.
It's been a defensive struggle. The Central has not let Cedartown shoot anything from the outside.
They give in the corner. A three is no good from Allman, and rebound almost taken by Handley, but it pops away, and MJ Holiday gets it. He'll give ahead for Jordan Johnson. Now outside for Jeremiah. A three from his brother. He makes it, and we are tied.
That's what we needed. Needed to get Jeremiah Johnson open, and the 3 is good.
10 points now for the senior, and it's 27-27. He has 5 of the 7 points here in the second half for Cedartown. On the right side, Bell comes in. Free throw line jumper is no good from Allman and rebounded by Jeremiah. Johnson down the floor in the lane. Jumper hangs up there forever. It's no good. He has the rebound, knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off him.
I don't like that call. If it was out of bounds, it should have been off of Central, or a foul should have been called.
Time called, so some subs can check in for Central. Billy Darden about to come in for the Bulldogs. He will replace C.J. Washington.
Jay Harding, the 5'9" sophomore, comes in for Central as well, and also Jaden Green.
Inbounds pass will go to Bain with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left to play in period number 3, giving outside for Adams, the senior. Now near side for Harding. He's guarded by Darden. On the left side, Green. Now back to Bell. Joseph Bell stops. Shot is off the rim and rebounded by Donald Knight. He'll bring it down the floor, gives to Jordan Johnson. Jordan cuts inside, layup, it's no good, but the putback is there from Billy Darden.
Dogs are good at doing that. They did that against the Temple Tigers last week and had success there with putbacks, and a few games, some region games where the Dogs have done that.
A lot of games decided by second chance points. Oh, and there was just a punch thrown, and he is out. That is number 2, Jaden Green, came up and punched Jordan Johnson. Johnson and Green were going up against each other, and Green came up and threw a punch.
Yeah, was that unprovoked?
We're going to check and see what the call is. It definitely looked like some pushing and shoving, but the punch was thrown by Green, and then Johnson got up in his face after it.
The refs are talking about it, but yeah, there's a little bit of bad blood between these two teams. Cedartown has been in the same region with Central for at least 10 years, and they played each other all of those years and have had some really good games over that time. But that's the first time we've seen anything like this.
And the conversation between Coach Frazier and Coach Edwards going on now, they're trying to see what's happening. They're joking around, of course, two great characters there. We'll see what the call is.
And plus they know each other, too, because they've been coaching against each other before. Now the refs are over there to talk. The refs have told Cedartown's assistant coaches to stay put.
29-27 your score. Cedartown on top. 2:32 to play in the third period. And Jaden Green is getting pulled off. And he is heading to the locker room. So I'm guessing he's thrown out, but I would assume, would that not be a technical foul?
I would think it would be. I don't know why Central would check it in.
If Kiki Turner kicking a ball in the girls' game is a technical foul, I would assume a punch is a technical foul. We'll check and see.
Well, right now the conversation's continuing. And now the refs have broken that conversation up. So it looks like they're – so are they going to do tech shots on both sides? That's all I can imagine it being.
Free throws coming up here for Joseph Bell.
Yeah, that can't be right. That can't be right.
So here's my thing. Jordan Johnson got punched in the face. Okay, if there was a foul on him, it needed to be way more clear, because what was clear is he got punched in the mouth. So it's going to be tech shots coming up for the Bulldogs now.
I was about to say, how can that mistake be made? I mean, so you got one of your best free throw shooters out there in MJ Holiday, and he makes the first one.
Second free throw for the junior. He's up to 6 points. And he makes both.
You know, I hate to say this, but if the turning point of this game is right here, I'd rather us earn it on the court than through some terrible play like that.
Unnecessary foul like that.
Yeah.
They give it in to MJ Holiday. He'll come near side, passes underneath for Donald Knight. Now across the floor, giving to Jordan Johnson. Drives in, shot is good from Jordan.
Well, that has certainly changed the mood of this game completely.
Down the floor quickly go the Lions. They'll give on the left side to Bain. Bain with a jumper, and his shot is missed and rebounded by MJ Holiday. 6-point lead for the Dogs. MJ will stop. His jumper is put in the hoop.
Maybe that's just what Cedartown needed.
Maybe they
needed
a
jolt
punch
in the arm.
Maybe they needed a punch in the mouth, Andrew. Who knows? Full timeout called by the Lions. We'll take it with them. 1:55 to go in the third period. 35-27 Cedartown.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Central has it out of the timeout. They'll give on the left side to the senior Xavier Adams. Now underneath, tipped and stolen by Donald Knight. It goes to Jeremiah Johnson, the senior, weaving through traffic. Floater is missed off the backboard and rebounded by Central, and they have numbers. It's Bain. Euro step, shot is good. 35-29 now, Cedartown on top. Minute 25 to go in the third. They go past midcourt to Knight. Now on the left side, pass is deflected and stolen by Central.
Well, there was a push on the passer there for Cedartown that was not called. That's why it was deflected and kind of off balance.
Allman, a three is off the rim, over the backboard, out of bounds, and Cedartown ball.
1:10 to play here in the third period. Dogs with their biggest lead. Well, it was 7-point lead was their biggest lead. Then they now lead by 6, or an 8-point lead. Now a 6-point lead.
MJ takes it down the floor, ball on the floor, and that is a double dribble.
He never really had full control of the ball since he kind of crossed half court, and that's why he got the double dribble call. Inside a minute to play in the third.
Brian Bain gets the inbounds pass, takes it down the floor for Central. Left side. Gives to Allman, now outside for Harding. Back to the left wing, it's Bell. Perfect pick set, layup is in and out from Bell, no good, but he gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. And all those points that Cedartown scored are going to waste. Now it's a 4-point game, 35-31. MJ Holiday past midcourt, he'll back it up. 30 seconds to play in the third period. Jordan Johnson, shot is missed, rebounded by Donald Knight. Over to Jeremiah, a three is well short and rebounded by Central. That's Allman. They've got 20 seconds left in the third. It's tipped and stolen. MJ Holiday has it. Gets around one defender, two defenders. MJ down the floor, passes Donald Knight. Layup is good.
Beautiful pass there to Donald Knight.
First points of the game for Knight. Now 6 seconds left here in the third, and that's going to be a charge against the Lions. And I'm going to be honest, that's a hard foul to call. Very 50-50.
Donald Knight, though, doing it on offense and then going down there and drawing the contact. Now the Dogs will have it back with 5 seconds to play here in this third period.
They give it in to MJ Holiday, takes it past midcourt, gets around one defender, tries a prayer at the buzzer, and it's off the backboard. And we'll head to the third period of play. Cedartown leads Central 37-31. We'll take a 60-second timeout, come back with the final stanza after this on WGAA Radio.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome. and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Pete State Florida.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice for total home renovation or even small projects. 770-862-1240. 770-862-1240. Painting, siding, concrete, windows, pressure washing, flooring, drywall, doors, roofing, electrical, and even lawn care. They're fully insured and will do a great job. Check them out on Facebook, Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice. 770-862-1240.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
We're back here on the Big Double A, 37-31. Cedartown on top of Central here in the Region 7 4A semifinal matchup at Northwest Whitfield High School in Tunnel Hill. Logan Maddox and Drew Carter with you. The Lions will have it to start the final period of play. They give it in to number 3, Brian Bain. He'll take it past midcourt. Comes near side for Allman. Guarded by Jordan Johnson. Allman will give it outside for Xavier Adams. Now inside for Bell. Bell passes in the corner, driving underneath. Bain stays in bounds, kicks it out. A 3 from Adams is no good off the inside of the rim. Rebounded by Bain again. Rather, that's Bell. He'll pass outside for Bain. 7.5 to play in the game. 37-31 as a travel will be called. Joseph Bell started his drive but needed a dribble mixed in there.
C.J. Washington will come into the game as Billy Darden will head out. And the Dogs will have an inbounds pass to M.J. Holiday.
The junior receives the inbounds pass and in no hurry takes it up the floor. Need some points, simple as that. They give in the corner to Jeremiah, the senior underneath. Shot off the glass is missed and brought down by the Lions. That's Bell with it. Loops around right side, in the lane. Jumper is short, and the rebound will be taken at the three-point line by Bain. He has it on the left wing. He'll drive in now, and his floater is well short. Airballed and rebounded by C.J. Washington. They'll call a travel on C.J., and his feet were firmly planted and never moved.
Are you sure that he didn't call that on? I mean, Jordan Johnson was in front of him. C.J. didn't even move his feet. That is awful.
I don't understand that call, but either way, the Lions will have it down by 6, under 7 to play now.
I think the ref was looking at the wrong person's feet.
They go underneath for Allman. Travel there, but not called. It winds up going to M.J. Holiday. He'll lob ahead for Jeremiah Johnson. The senior stops. Jumper, long 2, is off the rim and rebounded by Adams. He'll pass ahead for Bain. Bain on the right side, back outside for Xavier Adams. Now on the left wing, it's Bell. Guarded by M.J. Holiday. He'll kick it outside, top of the key for Bain. 6:28 to play, 37-31, Bulldogs with the lead. Lions with the ball. It's Adams, spins in the lane. Shot is no good, but he'll have 2 at the free throw line as C.J. Washington had his arm tied in there.
Couple of free throws coming up here. Final period of play. 6:22 to go, and the Dogs lead 37-31, but Central trying to cut into this lead.
Xavier Adams, the star senior at the free throw line for the first time, and the first one is good. That's his first point since the first period. He's up to 3 now as Donald Knight checks in. Second free throw for Adams. This one to make it a 4-point game. And he does so. 37-33, 6:22 left as the inbounds pass will go to Jeremiah Johnson.
Inching ever closer.
Need a score here if you're Cedartown. On the left side to Jordan Johnson, now right side for M.J. Holiday. Back out for Jeremiah, left side to Jordan. He'll drive, pass across the floor to M.J. The junior guard retreats near midcourt. 6 minutes left, coming back near side for Jeremiah, now to M.J. He's guarded by Allman. Back to Jeremiah, left side. Jordan pulls up from long range, and he nails it. Jordan Johnson now up to 11 points in this one.
7-point lead for Cedartown with 5:45 to go in the game.
Outside, Brian Bain holds it, comes in the lane for Bell. Shot is no good. Might have been partially deflected out of bounds off the lines, and Cedartown has it.
Apparently wasn't partially deflected because the Dogs will keep possession.
It was close. We'll put it like that. 40-33, Cedartown with the lead and the ball. 5:31 to play in the game. MJ Holiday straight away, giving left side for Jordan. Just drained a three. He'll come inside for a two. It's blocked from behind, but a foul called. Must have been a foul underneath because the person behind him had a clear block. And that's going to be the call.
Yeah, that's all I can imagine it being.
Yeah, it was a clear block by Joseph Bell, but Bain was kind of below him on the other side, and it had to have been a foul on him.
A couple of free throws from the junior here. That's no good, though. I was spoken into non-existence.
Jordan Johnson now the leading scorer in this game for Cedartown with 11 points, but
well, we mentioned he's got to be the X factor here in the second half. That one's good, makes it an 8-point lead.
41-33, Central giving it down the floor to Bell in the corner. Now on the wing for Bain, outside for Adams, left side to Allman. Allman has it on the wing, backs it up for Bell. Joseph Bell back to Jacoby Allman, back to Bell. Fakes a drive, he'll cut around, top of the key, gives it to Adams. At the free throw line, passes out for Allman. Jacoby drives, and no travel called, it's a foul instead.
Goodness, and I don't even think the ref was in no position to see the travel either. Over here, where there was nobody blocking the view, it was an absolute no-brainer to me, but the foul was called anyways.
Yeah, second on MJ. Free throws here for number 12, Jacoby Allman, and he misses that one. Stays an 8-point difference with just under, or right around 5 minutes to play.
Still lots of time.
Second from the junior Allman. He's got 7 points in this one, and he makes it 8. 41-34 your score. Cedartown gives it into Jeremiah Johnson. Lines pressing again. Jeremiah gives pass midcourt to MJ Holiday. Holiday loses it, just plain lost the ball, ripped out by Central and recovered by Handley. He'll hand off to Bain. Looping left side. Stops on the wing. Passes to Bell. Bell drives in, and a foul, no, a travel. Had to be one or the other, and the travel will be called before the foul, they'll say.
Well, that time the benefit of the doubt does go to the Bulldogs there on the travel call. 4:35 to play, Logan. It's a 41-34 lead, and the Dogs have it back.
Still too close for comfort here for Cedartown. Need some more scores as there's a lot of time left. They roll the ball down the floor.
They get a clean one.
It'll be Jeremiah Johnson, the senior, with the honors here on the inbounds pass. Gives it into MJ. Lines pressing. MJ with a high pass across the floor to Jeremiah. Their pass midcourt, now back to MJ. In the corner for Donald, back to MJ on the wing. Retreats near that midcourt stripe. Really close to the stripe. Now he'll pass ahead to Donald. Bounce pass back to MJ, and they're just playing a game of keep away for now. Double teaming MJ. He'll give on the right side to Jeremiah Johnson, the senior. Double team, now back to MJ. Joseph Bell all over the place in defense, but he gets past him, goes underneath. Jordan Johnson's layup rolls in.
What a great play there. Defense was just all over, and then they're able to get underneath for that layup. What a great job there by Jordan.
Central down the floor before the shot. A push will be called against Cedartown. That'll go against number 1, Donald Knight, his third. And that'll be the third team foul of the final period.
Logan, the biggest lead of the night for Cedartown, a 9-point lead, 43-34. But again, still lots of time.
Inbounds pass is corralled by Nate Handley. They go underneath, and it's stolen by MJ Holiday. Winds up going to Jordan Johnson. Back to MJ. The junior has it. Just ripped it away from the much taller Xavier Adams. He gives on the far side to Jordan Johnson. Johnson loses it, but it rolls in the corner to CJ. He'll give back to Jordan, almost a kickball.
Yeah, he dribbled it off his foot, possibly.
They'll pass to Donald Knight inside for Jeremiah Johnson. He loses it. Catches back up to it at the three-point line, and a timeout called by Cedartown.
That's a good timeout.
Yeah, just trying to slow it down, getting a little nervous there. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll take it with them. 43-34, Dogs on top.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
We're back here on WGA Radio 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Inbounds pass goes to Donald Knight, saves it from going out of bounds. It's caught by Jeremiah Johnson. Cedartown up by 9 with 3 minutes and some change left to go. Jordan stops, gives near side to C.J. Washington. The Georgia football commit passes outside to Donald Knight, now to Jeremiah Johnson. Far side for M.J. Holiday, gets around Allman. Now he'll back it up, loop back around near midcourt. Working against Allman, no foul called, goes towards the baseline for C.J., back to M.J. in the corner. M.J., he's double teamed now, passes out for Donald Knight. Back to M.J. He has it near midcourt. Coming near side now, almost stolen by Allman. He'll pass over for Donald Knight. Donald gets around the defender, gives to Jordan Johnson. Floater is good.
Beautiful pass backwards behind him. Donald Knight in a timeout called by Central. 45-34, Dogs up by 11. We'll take this break and be back after this.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Right around 2.5 minutes to play. Cedartown leads 45-34 over Central, and the Lions will pass it in. Just 3 points here in the final period for the Lions. It's Allman. He'll give in the corner to Handley. Now back outside for Allman. Swinging around the floor. Giving it on the left wing to Bell, now top of the key for Bain. He'll drive in, and his shot is short off the rim and rebounded by Jeremiah Johnson. The senior will slow it down. He'll pass to M.J. Holiday. Now the Lions with a slow press. It's Allman against Holiday. He'll pass underneath Jordan. Around 2 defenders. Shot is no good. Gets his own rebound. He'll back it up. Nice play to get the rebound by Jordan Johnson. Now to Jeremiah. Shot missed high off the glass and rebounded by Central.
And Jeremiah wanted a foul and didn't get it.
Central takes it down the floor, and Joseph Bell lays it up and in. Nice shot by Bell. He's up to 10 points. Minute 35 to go. They give it in. Cedartown's got to take it past midcourt. They're pressing. It's Jeremiah Johnson. And stolen, but out of bounds off Central, and it'll be Cedartown ball.
The good thing about that, though, Logan, is they'll start over the 10 seconds because the Dogs are just about out of time getting it across the floor.
1:28 left in this one. Cedartown up 45-36. Still in reach here for the Lions, but the Bulldogs have to keep pressing if they want to win and advance to the region championship. In it goes to M.J. Holiday, and an offensive foul. A blocking foul against Cedartown, and Central will have it.
Well, that happened before the ball was ever even touched on the inbounds pass. That is a key foul.
Third foul on CJ, so now the Lions have it. It goes into Bell, takes it to the hoop. Shot is good.
Not so fast, Bulldog fans.
7-point game, minute 14 left. MJ, a bad pass. He's pushed down. No foul is called. Shot is missed. Rebound and putback is there from Xavier Adams. Where was the foul there?
That's a terrible no call. Coach Frazier gets a timeout. And just like that, it's a 5-point game with 1:03 to play. And Coach Frazier's got calls for frustration on that no call. We'll take a 30-second break and come back.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Well, we never told you that it would be easy. 45-40 your score with 1:03 left to play in regulation. Central with back-to-back baskets, a couple of a steal, and then an offensive foul.
The offensive foul, the key there, and then the no call on the other side where Central was able to capitalize and get the layup, and now Central's got the momentum on their side with 1:03 to play. It's a 2-possession game, 45-40.
Lions are pressing here. If Cedartown can just get a good inbounds pass in and get past midcourt, they should be okay for the time being. Up by 5 with 1:03 to go. They give it in to Holiday, now to Jeremiah Johnson. Ahead to MJ Holiday. Gets past defender, past midcourt, underneath to Jordan Johnson. He'll stop, back it up. Top of the key to MJ, and now Cedartown trying to milk some clock. MJ is fouled, nothing called. It goes to Allman, layup is good. Where is the foul call?
Another no call that goes the way of Central. Good gracious, in 2 consecutive possessions.
60-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 47 seconds remaining, 45-42.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
.47 seconds left. Cedartown trying to check it in, up by 3, 45-42. Into Holiday. Xavier, the freshman, takes it down the floor, past midcourt, bumped into, and a foul called.
Got to call that one.
That one against number 3, Brian Bain.
It's only the second team foul for Central in this period. 43 seconds to go, and the Dogs will have to send one inbounds again. This time we don't have to cross half court, though.
Xavier Holiday will pass it in. 43 seconds left. They give it in to MJ. He has it top of the key. Guarded by Bell. Gets around Bell. Stops. And it's ripped away. Foul called finally, and that'll go against Bain again. 4th on Bain. And no, they're going to call it instead against Allman. First against Allman. 36 seconds left. That ran a few ticks of the clock off. Only the 3rd team foul, though, Andrew. They've got plenty to give.
Yeah. 3 more, you get to free throw shots.
Cedartown was up by 9 not long ago. This one goes into Jordan Johnson. He'll throw across the floor to MJ. Takes it past midcourt, spins. And bumped into a foul called this time.
That was a pretty big one, too. Another inbounds pass coming. It's the 4th on Central. This is where the resetting of the fouls in each quarter comes to play.
If you're Central, you almost want to have more fouls at this point just so it's free throw time. Giving in to Jordan Johnson. And a foul called, and that one, going to be honest, a bit of a soft foul against Xavier Adams.
And that'll be the 5th. The next foul will be 1-and-1 shots.
25 seconds left. They give it in to MJ Holiday. And he is fouled immediately by Allman. The 2nd on Allman and the 6th on the Lions.
23 seconds to go.
1-and-1 here for MJ Holiday. And these are big ones. 23 seconds left. 45-42, 1-and-1 here for Holiday to make it a 2-possession game. And he misses it off the back of the rim. It's rebounded by Adams. Gives ahead to Allman. Timeout called by Central. They'll have 21 seconds left, and they are down 45-42. It is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 45-42, Dogs on top. Not much time left.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Logan, this is very similar to how the game at Central ended. Very, very close.
It was the same score as well.
Yes.
45-42, Cedartown on top. Central gives it in. Brian Bain on the right side to Jacoby Allman. And it's stolen. They passed it. It's stolen by MJ Holiday, but he tries to save it, and it's taken back by Central. They have numbers. Underneath the basket, layup is good. Count the basket and a foul.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Brian Bain lays it up and in, and C.J. Washington with the worst time to have a foul. 5.8 seconds left and an and-one opportunity to tie it up with 5 seconds left here for Brian Bain.
You cannot foul on that shot, and that was just a mistake there for CJ.
The free throw for the junior to tie it up. It is up. It is good. And we are tied 45-all. They give it in. Jeremiah Johnson takes it down the floor. All the way. The layup is good. And Cedartown wins. Jeremiah Johnson lays it up at the buzzer. The Bulldogs win 47-45, and they are heading to the region championship.
Holy cow! 47-45. Can you believe it, people?
Coast to coast, the senior Jeremiah Johnson lays it in at the buzzer, and the Bulldogs will face Heritage tomorrow, same place, same time, for the region title.
We'll come back after a quick break and wrap this one up. 47-45 your final. Dogs win.
Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice for total home renovation or even small projects. 770-862-1240. 770-862-1240. Painting, siding, concrete, windows, pressure washing, flooring, drywall, doors, roofing, electrical, and even lawn care. They're fully insured and will do a great job. Check them out on Facebook, Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice. 770-862-1240. Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Unbelievable finish here as the Bulldogs win in the last second layup there by Jeremiah Johnson, 47-45 to send us to the region championship. Also, that win gives Cedartown a home playoff game.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Wow.
That was unbelievable. I have no voice, lost my voice. Apologize for the overmodulation a few minutes ago.
It's okay.
Man. What a win
Wow.
for Cedartown, and credit to Central. I mean, they were down 45-36 with, 2 minutes left, Andrew. The Lions came back, and Brian Bain on the other end, the and one, made the free throw, and you feel bad for them, but you feel so good for Cedartown. Brian Bain makes the shot, and Cedartown does what they know to do. They give it into the senior. Jeremiah Johnson takes it down the floor. You wonder, do they take the timeout? Do they run with it? Jeremiah sees a lane to the basket, lays it off the glass, rolls in as the buzzer sounds. And the Bulldogs are heading to the region championship, and as you mentioned, probably even bigger than that for the program, hosting in the first round of the playoffs for the first time, and who knows when.
It's been a long time. Now here's the deal. Cedartown Bulldogs, in their second game in a row, have won in a last-second shot. So what an incredible finish.
And it's going to be a tough matchup tomorrow. They do
Very
play
tough.
Heritage. I'll tell you what, the 3 seed out of this team, out of this region, is still going to be a really good team.
It really is.
It's going to be Pickens and Central, and that's going to be a fun matchup to watch as well tomorrow. Right back here at Northwest Whitfield High School. Final scoring real quick. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs, 16 points, 3 rebounds for Jordan Johnson. You had 12 points and 3 rebounds for Jeremiah Johnson, 9 points, 4 boards for MJ Holiday. You had 3 points each for Billy Darden and C.J. Washington. You also had 2 points for Michael Walker, 2 points and a couple of rebounds for Donald Knight as well. Central, good game from Brian Bain. He had 11 points. You had 10 points for Joseph Bell. You also had, I think, a double-digit scoring performance for Jacoby Allman. He finished with 10 as well. So they had some nice performances, but Cedartown stuck with it and just barely getting the win, Andrew, 47-45.
Just incredible. Incredible job by the Bulldogs to get the win, 47-45. Are you sure you don't want to play hooky tomorrow and come here?
I don't know if my blood pressure can take it.
It's going to be fun tomorrow night. Cannot wait. Region championship game tomorrow. Listen, folks, pile in your cars and come up here.
It's not a bad drive.
It's not a bad drive. Heritage is closer, so they may have they're going to have a lot of fans here. Let's get as many people here as we would have for a home game. Cedartown will be the home team in this one, as they're the highest seed. And this is exactly what we expected, a 1 seed versus a 2 seed. It's going to be a classic. We hope you'll join us tomorrow. Girls play at 4 o'clock tomorrow for the consolation game, and the boys play for the region championship tomorrow night at 8 p.m. right here on the Big AA 106.1 FM, or 8:30 p.m., and on YouTube live as well. For Logan Maddox, I'm Andrew Carter. Remember, when the Dogs play, you'll hear them on the Big AA and see them on one of our online platforms. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow when the Dogs play on the Big AA.
W291 TS Cedartown. Your home for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. AM 1340 and now 106.1 FM